Let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Spencer Promotions, Main Events Monitor, and the undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, proud to be your bud, present the featured bout of the evening. This bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the World Boxing Association, and the International Boxing Federation. The officials for Nevada are Chairman Dr. Elias Ghanem, Commissioners Nat Carasali, Luther Mack, Bruce Lane, and Dr. James Nave. Executive Director Mark Ratner. The three physicians in attendance at ringside, Dr. Flip Omansky, Dr. James Wish Game, and Dr. Robert Voy. Timekeeper Mike Latella. Counting for the knockdown seconds, James Cavan. Representing the IBF as supervisor is its president, Robert W. Lee Sr. And here for the WBA as supervisor ringside, Dr. Elias Cordova Jr. The scoring for this bout will be done on a 10-point must system, and the three judges assigned at ringside will be Jerry Roth, Chuck Jampa, and Patricia Jarman. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, working for the 71st time in a world title bout, referee Mills Lane. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the site where legends are made, Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, let's get ready to rumble! 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the gold trunks with black trim and weighing 217 pounds. This 1984 Olympic medalist has a professional record of 29-1 with 22 KOs. He is a former two-time undisputed world champion in 2 different divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta, Georgia, the challenger and former heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with red trim and weighing in at 246 pounds. He's also an Olympic medalist, winning super heavyweight silver in 1988. Since turning professional, his record is a perfect 34-0, 29 by knockout victory. And tonight, he defends his title for the 3rd time. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, presenting the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Okay, now, Eddie, I want to tell you, if he goes right here, I'm not going to call it low. It's going to be all right. Fair enough? All right, now, this is for the championship of the world. We've already gone through all the instructions one time. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion? Let's get it on.
Jim, the only sequels I can think of that live up to the originals were Ali Fraser 3 and Godfather 2. But everybody is here hoping this fight can live up to the original. It's asking an awful lot.
To start the fight, the George Foreman, a heavyweight championship fight. Bowe, all the action so far, and there's a hard right.
Bowe should never try to waste that kind of energy on a fighter like Evander Holyfield, who recovers. He gets it. That you don't want that in a young fighter.
Holyfield steps in with a left to the side of the head and a right to the chest. Bowe lands a jab and a...
To let Holyfield know he's not going to let him box. And he thought he had him hurt here, and he came out to put some in easy.
Bowe sticking the jab. You notice, George, they used the in-swell under both of Bowe's eyes between rounds. Holyfield lands a right and takes one in return.
But believe me, Bowe got the worst of that exchange.
Jab again.
Evander Holyfield is setting things up for a good right hand. He's jabbing to the body to get this guy conscious of a body punch, and he's intending to drop him with a right hand.
And another left hook landed flush for Holyfield. And now Bowe tries to show off his in-fighting skills.
Bowe is allowing Holyfield to move around on his feet a little too much. He should try to disrupt that.
How, George?
Well, he's letting him bounce and get relaxed out there. What you got to do is put the pressure on him, make him fight without fighting himself with this jab. Good right to the body. That was good by Riddick Bowe.
By Bowe. Excellent right to the body.
You see, Holyfield is so relaxed out there, you can't let him just keep doing that bounce, move, bounce, move. You pick a fight with him. And
Riddick not looking assertive in round 3, forgetting to double up on the jab, taking a left there and complaining to Mills Lane that Holyfield had tried to glove him in the eye. It is Evander who throws combination there first. He's been doing a lot of headhunting.
Yeah.
Right hand by Bowe. Biggest punch of the fight so far.
It hurt Evander.
Now here's where Bowe will complain of a thumb right there. You really can't see the thumb.
There was
these
no
gloves. There didn't seem to be any. He complained also, if you may recall, in the first fight. That looked like a clean left hook.
All the way.
Later in the round, some good inside shots by Bowe. Bowe is an extremely...
Here comes the clowning I told you about.
Holyfield starting to go to the body. Bowe comes upstairs, lands a left hook.
All because Riddick Bowe decides to clown with a real Olympic champion. You just can't clown with certain guys.
Left hook by Holyfield. Bowe going to the body. Action reminiscent of...
So little with so much effort.
Holyfield leaping in and taking a right to the body, and an uppercut, and a right hand over the top.
That's the shot that Evander can't take, is that uppercut of Bowe.
When Evander leans in like this, he is susceptible to that uppercut, George.
That's right. That's the bread and butter punch for Riddick Bowe, is that uppercut.
They trade leather at close quarters. Holyfield trying to remember to go to the body.
He better remember to get out. And I think Riddick Bowe is anything but polished. He hasn't thrown one good straight right hand yet.
So you and Larry have a disagreement here about Bowe's
everything is under and on top and
Riddick Bowe. There may be blood beginning to emerge from Bowe's left eye. Holyfield lands a right on the target. And a left hand for Holyfield. And they swing and swing after the bell. And look at this.
Hey, these guys want to fight. Well, this is either the end of the 4th round or the start of the 5th.
Take your pick.
I've never seen so many blows landed after a bell. Have you, George?
Not many, but most were all, with Muhammad Ali, I wasn't in shape, but I said I can whip this old guy.
Bowe made me hurt.
He is hurt.
Bowe is hurt.
Holyfield gunning for a stoppage here. It would shock the world. Stuns Bowe again. And the round comes to an...
And here's where Bowe hurts him. Right in there. That left followed by that short right. The right behind his head. Riddick Bowe is hurt. Evander Holyfield took his time before he carried the fight to Bowe, hoping that Bowe would spend himself chasing Holyfield. Instead,
it was that way last year. It's that way again. Right hand for Holyfield. Stuns Bowe, and Bowe comes back fighting this time and lands a right hand on Holyfield's chin.
Someone is telling...
And somebody in a parachute has just landed on the edge of the ring, has been pulled away by security guards. The fight has been brought to a halt. There's a massive melee at ringside as this fellow with a motorized parachute has landed right on top of spectators and officials at ringside. He's in the midst of a mass of security guards now. 20-minute delay is now seems
You're
possible.
right. It may be an angel out of the sky.
You see Bowe covering up to stay warm.
For Riddick Bowe.
Well, they're going to work on his cuts right now.
Just when you think you've seen everything, you know you haven't, and there'll be more crazy stuff to follow.
And it was already a bizarre night as the result of the fighting that went past the bell for about 10 seconds. Here's what was happening in the ring at the time that the parachutist landed. You'll see, there he is, entering at the left side. And you see people backing away and trying to avoid the capsule and the motorized contraption attached to it. Here's a look at him much, much earlier this evening from our blimp coverage. As this took place, we are told that our blimp cameraman tried to alert us to the possibility that this was going to happen. That's why he was zooming in and out, as you can see here. And there it is. He targeted the ring and came right down. Well, this guy is going to want...
Holyfield should just forget trying to slug it out with this guy. Hurt him and get it out of the way.
Holyfield staying in, becoming a target. Double left hook by Bowe, maybe the first time in the fight. Holyfield comes back with 2 left hooks of his own and an uppercut. And another flurry to end the round by now. Right hand by Holyfield inside, rocks Bowe back.
But he shouldn't try to go for the knockout. Just land the shot, be content, and start all over again.
He gives Bowe a chance to come back with an uppercut of his own. Holyfield leaning forward against the major power of Riddick Bowe. That uppercut, and knocking Bowe's mouthpiece out with a left hook. Another tremendous rally by Bowe.
All right, I think Holyfield senses that he has the fight in his hands and that the champion is on the defensive, and he's going at him. He's not going to give him a chance at a distance. He feels comfortable inside now, George. We just saw the mouthpiece flying out.
Riddick Bowe promised his followers a knockout in this fight. Now he is fighting to survive, or so it would seem. Round 11 rapidly coming to a close. And surely Evander Holyfield believes in it.
Tries that counter right hand. Evander Holyfield has been waiting for that right hand all night. It's the same one that dropped Buster Douglas. It hit him, didn't hurt him, but it got him with it.
10 seconds to go in the 11th.
He got him again. Got him again.
Tremendous right hand shots by Holyfield. Surely he believes in his heart, regardless of what's on those jumps.
Here we see Evander Holyfield given a second chance and making the most of it. Conventional wisdom that Evander...
105, 104, 6 rounds to 5, Evander Holyfield.
But for the first time all night, our Harold Letterman now has Holyfield in the lead. Larry's had him winning the fight all along. In 1959,
Chance to become part of history.
George, he's never cruised through a round in his life. He just hit Bowe with the biggest right hand of the night, and Riddick came back with one of his own.
Yeah, he tried to cruise a little bit. He better try to win.
Loses his mouthpiece, the mouthpiece at center ring. Bowe comes back with the uppercut, trying to hurt Evander while he has his mouthpiece out. Mills Lane tosses the mouthpiece to Emmanuel Stewart in the corner. Holyfield unprotected. He's hurt. You're right, George. Riddick's got a huge chance here, and he's going at it with everything he's got.
He wins this round. I can see the judges not going for him.
Right hand by Holyfield. Stops Bowe in his tracks. Both fighters looking as though they'd like to have a knockout. rises to its feet. For the second year in a row, they fought the fight of the year.
But he's the bigger in the heart. That right hand that he waited too long for, he finally connected.
A tremendous finish to a tremendous fight.
It was a fight, it seemed that neither guy really wanted to end. They kept fighting after the bell was. Good right hand again.
Let's hear it, Mike. The new. Right.
Bowe was waiting, throwing shots.
And now, with the crowd still wobbly and shaking off the effects from that stunning event when the parachutist landed on the apron, with the two fighters reeling from the battle in which 4 times they continued hitting each other after the bell, with Judy Bowe at a hospital and Riddick Bowe uncertain as to her condition.
Cards. Chuck Jampa scores the bout. 114. 114. He has it even. Patricia Jarman scores the bout. 115 to 114. Jerry Roth scores it. 115 to 113 for the winner by majority decision. And once again, heavyweight champion of the world from Atlanta, Georgia, Evander Holyfield.
He won it.
Holyfield.